Hello guys, I know you clicked on this video because you want to know that particular medication or that antibiotics that can cure all infection. I have gotten this question severally on my comment section about that particular antibiotics or medication that can cure all kinds of infection. Does this really sound possible to your ears? So anyway, that is why I decided to make this short video. Good day everyone, it's Prince TV Global here. Welcome to my channel and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys that particular antibiotics that you can take to cure all kinds of what infection. So the number one answer I have for this question is there is no particular antibiotics that can cure all kinds of infection. There is nothing like that. In fact, it is not in existence. So take note of that. And also, there are different kinds of or different types of infection. We have the bacterial infection, we have the fungal infection, and we also have the viral infection. So it's left for the doctor to give you a medication according to the particular infection you are battling with. So but anyway, now let's assume maybe you are having a viral infection. There is no way the doctor is going to prescribe an antibiotics for you. And if you are having this kind of bacterial infection, there is no way the doctor is going to prescribe an antifungal for you. So this is how this whole thing works. Every infection or every illness has its own medication. So for those that are asking what is that particular drugs or that particular thing that you can take to cure all kinds of infection, my dear, there is no medication that can cure all kinds of infection. So if you know you have infection or you are experiencing some kinds of unlikely symptoms, kindly carry out a test for you to know the particular infection in order for the doctor to give you the necessary medication for that illness or for that infection, especially for ladies that are having some kind of inching down there. Actually, we've talked about it here. We've talked about the various causes of inching and what they signify. We've talked about yeast infection, the signs and the symptoms. We've also talked about bacterial vaginosis, the signs and also the symptoms. So it's good for you to know the signs and symptoms, because if you know these signs and symptoms, it is very easy for you to get a better understanding of the kind of medication the doctor will have to give to you. So it's important you know these things. So what you need to have in mind is there is no particular medication that can cure all kinds of illness or all kinds of infection. All these drugs, they all have their own functions. They have their own different functions. They have their different functions, their own different mechanism of action, different purpose of the medication, depending on what the state of your health is saying, like what the test result is saying. So for those who are always rushing to the pharmacy, any little thing they rush to the pharmacy to get a strong antibiotics just because maybe you are feeling that you are having some kind of one infection or the other. Now, my dear, you rush to the pharmacy to get a strong infection medicine. My dear, you are not doing the right thing. Although I understand that you are doing it because you don't have a full understanding about this whole thing. That's why I'm here to educate you. So if you keep on taking these strong antibiotics, like every time you go, you buy these antibiotics, maybe you have yeast infection, you rush, you buy antibiotics. You have a bacterial infection, you rush, you get antibiotics. You have the viral infection, you rush, you get antibiotics. My dear, once you continue taking these antibiotics like this without carrying out a test to know the particular infection you have, if you continue taking these antibiotics like this, at some point your body is going to build up a resistance to antibiotics in such a way that when you really need this particular antibiotics to work, it will no longer work when you take it. So if you are having any kind of infection, the first thing you need to do is run a test, carry out a test first. That is number one. Then at least the test will help you to know the kind of infection you have. Then secondly, you see a doctor. Go and see a doctor and present the test to him or her. Then the doctor will know the necessary medication to give to you, and not for you to be treating blindly, having this kind of blind medication always just taking medications without knowing what is actually wrong with you. So try to know what is wrong with you before you take the medication you want to take. So this is all I have to share with you guys in regards to this topic, and I hope it is beneficial. Thank you very much for staying tuned. Thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and do well as to share with a friend if you got value. For all my returning subscribers and followers, this is Prince TV Global saying thank you. See you guys in the next one. Bye.